today's video, I'm going to be sharing 3 of my favourite sweet snacks with you. These are super delicious, super addictive. You're going to be reaching for them from the fridge throughout the week, and I hope you enjoy this video.
The first recipe I'm going to be sharing with you today is the Marshmallow Toffee Crisp. Now, this is definitely a big crowd favourite. Everybody that I've ever given it to absolutely loves it. And don't hate me because it's so Moorish. You are going to be having multiple pieces of this and it's going to go very fast. So hope you enjoy.
Just as good as always. It's just gonna go very fast.
So to make this recipe, you're going to very gently stir this and allow everything to melt. It's probably going to take about 5 minutes because you don't want to do it too quickly, otherwise the sugar in everything will start to burn. So just take your time with this step. As you can see, it's starting to melt down and dissolve now, so you want to keep stirring it so it turns into just one big toffee-like sauce. We're basically there now. I'm just going to probably give this a few more stirs and those final little bits of marshmallow will dissolve. But can you see how it looks like a really nice, thick, sticky toffee sauce? Now we don't want this to bubble too much because if it does too much bubbling, it might turn into a hard caramel, which we don't want at all. So yeah, don't cook this for too long. As soon as everything's pretty much dissolved, I think I'm going to turn off the heat there. So let's turn off that heat. And we'll just let this bubble and cool down a little bit and let those final bits of marshmallow dissolve.
Meanwhile, to a bowl, you're going to weigh double the amount of Rice Krispies. So for me, I did 130 grams of everything individually today. So we're going to do 260 grams of Rice Krispies. Now, sometimes the mixture does end up a little bit wetter, so we'll have to see what it looks like at the end, but usually this is about right. Whilst this toffee caramel mixture is still hot, you're going to add it into those Rice Krispies, making sure you don't miss any of it because this is that delicious, goody flavour. That doesn't even make any sense, but I'm telling you, it's incredible. It's so, so good. So yeah, you're gonna make sure you get every little drop out of there, and then you're going to stir it through those Rice Krispies because you want them to all be coated in it. So take your time here because you don't want to squish the Rice Krispies. Alright, it's looking good. So can you see how everything is slightly coated in that caramel mixture now? So it means that when I press this to set, that it's all going to stick together and going to be delicious. So just grab a tray that's lined with baking parchment. Now the tray I've got, as you can see, is huge. So what I've done is I've actually put another tin at the side just to make it a little bit smaller. So I'm going to use this square area here, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to tip in that Rice Krispie mixture. There's a little bit of powder at the bottom, but we can stir that through, that's all good. And we're just going to use our spatula to spread this around now. So you want to spread it around and try and compact it down as much as you can as well. So as it cools, it's all going to start to sort of solidify a little bit more. So you do have to work a little bit quickly here. You want to squish it down so that it is level and even all over. And that is basically it. I told you it was quick and easy. So this is just going to sit for a little while now. You can either put it in the fridge or just leave it on the side. To be honest, I wouldn't bother putting it in the fridge because sometimes it makes it go a little bit soggy. But yeah, I'm just going to leave this for half an hour. It should all solidify, and then what you can do is you can slice it up into bars. I usually do it into squares, and then put it in a box to store for throughout the week. Just make sure you put some baking parchment in there just so things don't all stick together. But believe me, this will not last more than a couple of days. Everyone that I have ever made it for has asked me for the recipe, and whenever I make it for a bake sale or anything like that, it's the first thing that goes. So it is really a crowd pleaser, and it's so delicious and so simple to make. And like I said, this literally takes like 10 minutes, if that, and it's not expensive to make either. There's sort of ingredients that you might have lying around or left over from something else, so definitely give this one a try. As with all of these recipes, I will put the ingredients list and the method in the description, so let me know if you give it a try and what your thoughts are.
Our next recipe we're going to make is chocolate peanut butter rice cakes. Now, these are really handy to have in the fridge when you just fancy a quick snack or a quick sweet treat, and they last for ages as long as you keep them in the fridge, so definitely a good one to have. So you're going to start off by breaking up some dark chocolate, ideally 70%, and put it in a bowl, and you're then going to microwave this on 30-second bursts until it's pretty much all dissolved, and just keep stirring it until those last few bits dissolve. Now, I'm going back over this video and through my footage and realised that I've either forgotten to film part of it or I've lost some of the footage, so I actually don't have any footage showing you where I am coating the rice cakes in the peanut butter. So essentially all you're going to do is get some peanut butter. I like to use the crunchy stuff, but you can use the smooth as well, and just coat each rice cake in a thin layer of the peanut butter. You're then going to place them on something flat. I like to use plastic chopping boards, and you're then going to put the rice cakes with the peanut butter layer on in the freezer for probably about 5 to 10 minutes, just until they've solidified a bit. Then what you're going to do is you are going to dip those rice cakes in the chocolate mixture, making sure that you scrape off any excess, spread it around, because otherwise you're going to end up with a really thick layer of chocolate and it's not going to set very well. So keep dipping them in the chocolate until you have dipped all of them. You're going to end up with chocolate everywhere, but that's just all part of the fun. And then you're going to place these back in the freezer again to set. So they will take probably about 10 to 15 minutes to set. Don't rush it, make sure that they are fully set, because once you've done this, you are then going to put them either back in the packet that they originally came in, or use a Ziploc bag, and they will store in the fridge for quite a while. As long as you don't take them out, they won't get soggy. So yeah, these are delicious, they are so good, and I find that because they've got that peanut butter in as well, it fills me up a little bit more, and I'm not going to eat as many of them, whereas if it was just chocolate I would probably eat the whole lot in one go. And of course I just happened to have one that didn't fit in the packet, so I had to do a taste test for you, and as always they were delicious.
These are so good. I don't think they're going to last very long at all. It's like Reese's peanut butter cups, but even better.
And the final recipe today is chocolate orange protein bar. Now this one is so delicious, and again super simple to make. You're going to start with your dried ingredients. Again, remember all of those recipes are in the description box below, and you're going to finely dice them up. So if you've got a food processor, use that, but I didn't, so I actually chopped them by hand. So I chopped up those raisins, the dates, and now I'm just going to really finely chop up those cashew nuts. With the nuts, ideally the finer you can do it, the better, because otherwise they're going to be pretty big and pretty chunky. And then just add those into the dried fruits, give it a good stir around, and then you're actually going to add in the cocoa powder and small amount of water here. Unfortunately, again, I seem to be missing some footage. I'm not sure what's happened there. But yeah, add that in, and also the zest of an orange, and this is where that nice orange flavour is going to come from, so really make sure you get a good amount of zest going in. Stir it all together, and again, I'm missing footage here, but what you're going to do is keep stirring it till it becomes quite sticky, and you're then going to line a baking tray and press everything down into that baking tray until you've got a thin layer of mixture.
Once you let the bar set for a bit, as you can see, it's nice and solid. You're going to get about 100 to 150 grams of chocolate doesn't really matter which. I've just got a few random bits of dark chocolate that I've got here, and I'm just going to melt them in the microwave, and then it's going to go on top as like a layer that holds it all together, because when you cut this it sometimes gets a bit crumbly, and that chocolate just helps to hold it all together nicely. Just a little tip, if you are going to do the chocolate in the microwave like I am, make sure you take it out and stir it regularly. I put it in for 1.5 minutes, and I probably stopped it at like 30 and on the minute, because you don't want that chocolate to go over, and it will keep cooking after you stop the microwave as well. So you can see that's probably about 1 minute and it's still cooking, and this Pyrex is very hot. So now we've got our melted chocolate. Literally just gonna pour it all over the top. Make sure you get out all of it. And then just gonna use that spatula to spread it around gently so that the whole of the top is covered. To be honest, if it goes down the sides, it's not the end of the world. Just spread it around. Again, it's all gonna help holding it together because it is a little bit crumbly. And then that's pretty much it. We're just going to let that set, and then we will cut it into bars. So probably about half an hour, 40 minutes, and that should be lovely and set. All right, so a little while later, and the chocolate has pretty much set now. So I'm gonna cut it up. And this is quite rich, so I wouldn't do big pieces at all. I'm probably going to slice this into 3, and then again, and then in half. So probably gonna get about 12 pieces out of it. Also, if you have put this in the fridge, I would recommend heating up your knife. So literally just dunk it in some boiling water and it will cut through the chocolate much more easily. Now, I've not done that, so hopefully, fingers crossed, famous last words, it should cut through the chocolate all right. So yeah, I'm just going to slice down and cut it up into thirds and hope that they end up actually being squares. And of course, I couldn't finish this video without trying a piece of this, so let's have a taste. Really good, definitely getting the chocolate orange flavour. It's nice because it's not too sweet as well, because I've not got any added sugar in there besides the chocolate on top. Cocoa powder is quite rich, so I would say if you don't like dark chocolate, then this might be the one for you, but even so, give it a try because it is really delicious, and it's great as well because, like I said to you earlier, it's all fruits, nuts, cocoa powder, and then just that chocolate on top. That's the sweet part. And I do find that like one small piece is more than enough and keeps you full, doesn't make me crave more sweet treats and things like some of the others do. So yeah, I think this one's really good. I've also done it before. I put coconut in it, make it almost a little bit like a bounty, but I do like the chocolate orange one the best. So give it a try, let me know what you think. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed those 3 recipes. Please don't forget that the recipes for them all are in the description box below. If you have enjoyed it, please don't forget to leave a like and a comment. It really supports my channel, so thank you so much if you do. And leave a comment below of any other recipes you'd like to see, any other videos you'd like to see from me, and yeah, hope you've enjoyed watching this one, and I will see you in my next video. Happy baking, guys, and have a lovely day.